question 1, we are given here, the statement says that the A Arithmetic High School decided to compare results of 31 grade 12 learners in maths and physical sciences in 2019 of the preparatory exams. So the maths results were recorded and that of physics. So the physics results are represented using a box and whisker plot, and marks are recorded as percentages. So as you can see here, we're having the results of maths and physics. These are for maths and these are for physics. So now in 1.1, we are asked to calculate the mean mark of maths learners. So we're having these marks for maths, and to find the mean, we know that it's going to be the total marks divided by the number of learners, right? Learners. So the total, so we're going to add all the numbers, 7, so we're going to add 7 plus 11 plus 15, all the way up to 96, which is the last. So you add all the numbers that exist in this table, and you divide by the number of learners, which is 31, and your mean should be 51. So that is the mean for maths. Comment on the skewness of mathematics data. So for the mere fact that we're having a mean of 51, it tells us that most of the numbers are ranging within 51%, right? All the marks for these learners, they are ranging, at least most of them are having an average of 51. So this means now that our skewness is going to be positive. So it's going to be positive skewed, right? So it's going to be positive skewed. 1.3, determine which subject performed better in 2019 preparatory exams and give reason for your answer. So how do we know that whichever subject performed well, whether it's maths or physics? So how we can find out is the following: is we can find the 25%, which is the Q1, the lower quartile of maths, and you'll find that the lower quartile will give you 28%, right? The lower quartile for maths will give you 28%. How do you find the lower quartile? You say 25. Q1 is equals to 25%, divide by 100, multiply by 31 learners plus 1, right? And then what you'll find here is so you'll find 8. So this is number 8. So you're gonna count your numbers. If these numbers in this table are written in ascending order, then you're gonna count up until the 8th number. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is your Q1 for maths. So this is going to give you 28, right? So Q1 for maths is going to be 28%. And then Q1 for physics is this one, which is 40%. So you can see now that the lowest performing learners in physics got at least 40%, and the lowest performing learners for maths got 28%. So definitely physics learners performed well, or performed better than maths in this question here. So you can simply write Q1 for physics and then Q1 for maths, and conclude by saying this statement here. Now, 1.4 says that write down a possible mark for a learner who achieved the 10th lowest mark in physics. So this is what we're going to do. So let me erase everything here. So we should write down a possible mark for a learner who achieved the 10th lowest mark in physics. So, but we don't really have exact marks for physics, right? So let's use maths to really find this estimate. You know, the 10th learner who achieved so let's use maths to find this estimate of the 10th learner who achieved the lowest mark in physics, because in physics we don't have real numbers here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10th lowest mark got 38% in maths, right? But remember, the difference between Q1, the Q1 of maths was 28%, and the Q1 of physics was 40%. So the difference between the two, the difference between these two is actually 12%. So if we're to at least add 12% in this 38, so it's going to be 38 plus 12%, it's going to give us 50. So we can assume that the lowest learner got 50%, or someone can just assume any number between just above 38 and 50. So I will just take the final answer to be 50%. And then, so we're done here. Now, 1.5 says that a learner scored the 4th highest in both subjects. The learner obtained the greatest possible difference between both subjects. Calculate the learner's mark in physics. So, the 4th highest, we're still going to use maths to find this 4th highest because we don't have numbers for physics. So, the 4th highest for physics, for maths rather, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 4th highest. This is the 4th highest, which is equals to 87%, right? So remember that we are having 85% for maths. We want to know the highest, the 4th highest in physics. So we can really assume that the highest is just either here at Q3 and above. So it's between the 100 and Q3, right? Which is between 70 and 100. So I'm just going to take this 100. So meaning that the highest from maths, which is 87% minus Q3, which is 70%. So it's going to be 87% minus 70%. It's going to give us 17%, which is the highest difference of these marks. So basically this means now that physics mark of this learner is 70%.